For more on all this, we're joined now by retired U.S. Vice Admiral Robert Harward, a former deputy commander of the U.S. Central Command. He's now a member of the Iran Policy Project at the Jewish Institute of National Security of America. He's live in San Diego. Thanks so much for joining us once again. As you watch that piece, which is so emotional, it raises the question, how does the U.S. and Israel, how do their militaries choose their targets? And what do they do to try to avoid civilian casualties?
Well, there's three ways you can validate your targets. First, there's SIGINT. What signals do you listen to? What cell phones? What can you hear? Second is visual, be it space-based, air-breathing apparatus, and then finally human intelligence. So you try to blend all those together to confirm where you're hitting and where you're not. So we do all we can to ensure no collateral damage. But in this situation where drones are flying all over the place, cruise missiles, verification where it came from, who's launched it, and how needs to be part of the equation.
What should people in Lebanon be doing right now? Where do they go?
Well, they go to ground, of course, but of course, the targets aren't the people, it's Hezbollah. Same thing in Iran. It's the Iranian regime. It's their facilities. So, you've already seen this in Lebanon to some extent, that people stay away from Hezbollah. You know, some of the communities are obviously disassociated, but Hezbollah intentionally places some of their facilities in where civilians are to get this, to kind of dissuade from attacks and stuff. But it's been a technique they've used for decades, you know, in churches and hospitals around civilian populations to ensure any strikes cause this damage in an effort to detract from being shot at.
Are you surprised by Hezbollah's resilience through everything that's been thrown at them? I mean, it seemed for a time before this that they had really been weakened, but they seem to not be giving up.
Well, I think they're on their death throes. You know, if you know you're going, throw everything you can. If your life at risk and you're going to be gone, take everything you can. And so I see this as their last ditch hurrah. And also the same thing in Iran. If we eradicate their power projection and then change the regime, their funding, their support goes away. So I think they understand this, as does the regime of Iran. They're both facing existential threats and have to put everything on the table they can to survive.
Sources tell CNN that the Trump administration had underestimated the war's impact on the Strait of Hormuz. This, of course, is the area where about 20% of the world's oil travels through. It's been a big reason why we've seen oil prices go up. What do you make of sort of the military strategy that both Iran and the United States are doing right now when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz, and how is that going to impact all of us?
I don't think anyone ever underestimated. Everyone knew the potential because it's happened before. Tanker wars where we're escorting tankers to get through. So this is planned for. No, I think what they are surprised by the number of drones. They accounted for the missiles and launchers, but this drone, as you're seeing this new wave of drone warfare, is the real differentiator. So I think that's been the biggest problem. It's kind of hunting on a much smaller and larger scale that we saw in the first Gulf War. But I'm confident they're going to get through that, resolve that, so they can focus their energy on the regime. Because if they don't address the regime, this thing will repeat itself in 5 years. So at the end of the day, the end state has to be removal of the regime to ensure this can't be reconstituted and get to the point where it may not be addressable in the years ahead. So we have to keep that end state in mind and deal with this situation so we can cause that. That's how we're going to get long-term peace, security, and stability in the region.
Robert Harward, who's clearly supporting the mission that is underway right now. Thank you very much, and thanks again for your service to our country.
Thank you. Good to be with you.